Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. You may notice that we are not exactly where we left off. That is because I'm a big dummy, and I forgot to show you one of the most important items that we came back here for. We're gonna take care of this guy, and a couple others here on this roof. And you may remember, in an earlier episode, there was a key in Firelink Shrine on the roof of one of the buildings there. You get to it by jumping from that staircase you use to reach the crow's nest that gets you here. And that key unlocks this door, which is locked the first time you come through here. And what that gets you is a very, very cool ring. The Rusted Iron Ring lets you walk and roll and run normally in water. And this is particularly useful in Blighttown, where we just came from. There's actually a couple other instances where it's helpful, and I may use it yet in this playthrough, but specifically for Blighttown, it is incredibly handy to have. I actually I would have gotten it before Blighttown, probably, if I had thought about it, but I didn't. Oh. You wanted that badly. Yeah, I didn't think about it, and turns out I didn't really need it. Although that may explain why I was having a lot more trouble with those leeches down there than I usually do. At any rate, I apologize for getting that in the first place and then taking up time now to do it. But we are on our way again. And today, we are going to do Sen's Fortress. It's pretty exciting. To some people, this area is more infamous than Blighttown, or to others, it's equally as infamous, just for different reasons. Whereas Blighttown, you know, the swamp and the frame rate are a lot of people's problems, and all the poison in Sen's Fortress, just every part of the environment is out to get you. It's pretty real. There are also enemies there that have a high physical damage resistance, so you want to make sure you have some alternate form of damage. For instance, the fireball. I thought I had kindled this one. Oh well, we'll use the twin humanities there. One to reverse hollow and one to kindle. We really are going to want 10 Estus flasks going into this area, particularly if I intend to do it without armor. Which I do. And off we go. Now, if we had come here earlier, which I should have, honestly, before we raised this gate, a guy in some very onion-like armor sits there. Sits outside the gate and asks for help to get in. Ooh, fireball does some good damage to you. Oh my goodness. Gotta save some of the pyromancy for sure. There are a lot of these guys in here. and it's actually a fairly long area before the next bonfire. Alright, those first two guys are down. Nice. You know, you'd be surprised, but this area, any one of these enemies, well, this game in general, any one of these enemies could be your death, but in this area in particular, you can see the ground is treacherous. Alright, run past both of these. Gonna run past this guy into here. Every now and then, the pendulum will knock him off. There we go. Perfect. Ah! Stood at just the right angle that that guy could throw a lightning bolt at us through the window. That's when we Estus. Alright, now we're gonna go with the weapon. Alright. Just gotta be very careful here. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Screw that guy. Oh, you're not even gonna... Fine. Oh, no. Okay, very good. We did not want him to be able to attack. Alright, now we are going to explore the hell out of this place because there are a lot of good items. As you can see, 2 large Titanite shards right off the bat. This guy we will deal with in a minute. That guy's actually there to be an indicator of sorts. Very good. Yeah, he's sleeping for now, but he will be of use to us. Now, want to be really careful, of course, with the boulders. Oh, jeez. Well, he kind of just walked right into that, didn't he? That actually doesn't usually happen, but I'm glad it did. Makes it a lot easier to just run on up here. Here's another pretty standard ring, at least one I consider a standard. I like it. The Ring of Steel Protection, which we're really not using Havel's Ring, so we'll replace it. And that increases our physical defense, which is very nice right now. Now, down here... Oh, no! Okay, well, I missed it. Up on that ledge there is a weapon called the Shodel. It's actually pretty cool. It's the weapon that Lautrec uses, that jerk in the gold armor that we killed already. It's pretty good, and it goes through shields. No! Okay, thank goodness. I wanted to try and get that. I'm not going to use it in this run, though, so I'm not going to try again. But I just wanted you guys to meet Siegmeyer here.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against the wall. For a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too plump to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Oh, Siegmeyer. What a clown. He seems like a really nice guy. I don't actually remember a whole lot about his story, but once again, VaatiVidya or Epic Name Bro, both of them have videos, lore videos that talk about characters and different stories. And there's definitely one for Siegmeyer, and like I said, I don't remember a lot of the details, but I do remember it is incredibly sad. Poor guy. Alright, this is not a boss, thankfully. bait out this guy. Hey. Yep, come on. Ooh, there we go. Those arrow traps. I haven't gotten hit by one yet for you guys to see, but they will smack you about pretty good. All right, now we're gonna go up those stairs eventually, but right now we want to run down here. I'm gonna show you guys how to get a really good ring. Basically, we're gonna wait a while because these boulders, see right now there's just a pit over there. We're gonna check back on that in a minute. Here's something else particularly important. This is the first mimic. Yes. If you look at it, you can see the lid kind of breathing. It moves up and down a little bit. If we wait just another second, we should get another. There we go. You can see it kind of snoring. And as well, this chain over here lays a different way than most. So anyway, if you try and open that, it'll just eat you and take out most of your health with little problem. But since we know it's a mimic, we are just going to attack it. These things are creepy. I do not like them. However, each one of them drops a really good weapon. In this case, the lightning spear, which is a good weapon. I do not like spears, however, so I won't be using it. Now, as you can see, by waiting, these balls have built up in this pit and then eventually broke through this wall, and we can get the covetous gold serpent ring. Once again, something I'm probably not going to be using a whole lot. Oh my goodness, that was close. But as a general rule, a very good item. Very good item. Here we go. This is an elevator that'll take us back up. What the ring does is it you'll notice the blood on here, which is our only indication that we want to get off as soon as we are able to with it. If you don't, you can see kind of the spikes up there that it'll ram you into and deal a good amount of damage. What the covetous gold serpent ring does is... Yeah, that's what I thought. It raises our item discovery rate. And what I mean by that is it makes it more likely for enemies to drop the items that they have a chance to drop to begin with. It's really good for getting equipment from enemies, equipment drops. Alright, now we're going to wait until that enemy is dead. That is the snake man that was resting up against the wall. Okay, yes, that's the elevator. That's the locked door. Right. Okay, now we want to push this so that the boulder is going out the left. You can see if we look over here, this is the staircase that we could have gone up originally. We will come back here in not too long. But first we're going to go down, because what we were waiting for, you can see it woke up the lizard and killed him, but it also broke through this wall, where we find Big Hat Logan.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Yes, especially if you're trying to do a magic run, you definitely want to find this guy. He sells you a lot of good magic.
Thank you. And I'd love to resume my trap, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me then.
He's a pretty good guy, but he's got his own little storyline that we may be able to follow, and it's kind of weird. He's a good guy, but bad stuff happens. Then again, bad stuff seems to be happening to everybody. It's just a crap sack world. Alrighty. Are we watching for boulders these days? Yes, we are. Very good. Run back up through here, just back through a little bit, because we're gonna go through this hallway. And here we are again. But we're still not gonna go up those stairs just yet. Well, that's a lie. We're gonna go part way up there. And then we're gonna drop here. Fuck that guy. Large soul of a proud knight. Nice. Looks like a boulder killed that guy. Here we get the Black Sorcerer's set. I actually don't know if it's statistically any different from the regular one. And the Sorcery Hush, which is not particularly useful most of the time, but I'm pretty sure it's got a handful of situations where it'd be nice to have. Now we're gonna cross over here. This place is so big and complicated, and there's so much to get. What Hush does, by the way, is it quiets your footsteps. Oh, yep, that guy always falls in there, and there is no way for him to get back out. I think he's probably gonna fall down. Yep, there we go. What Hush does is it quiets your footsteps so that enemies can't be alerted to your presence just by the sound of you walking. And this is a ring that does the same thing. Alright, now from here, this is the first bridge again. Just gonna drop down onto that. Oh no! Okay, that could have ended a lot worse. That could have knocked us off and over the edge there. But we're fine. And now we make our way to the top for real. Chilling between these pendulums. Oh, that reset for some reason. Come out this way. Wait for El Rock. Though it would appear it is not coming. That happens every now and then. All of these rolling rocks rolling down and throughout the fortress, they're all from that central boulder machine right up here. Hold on. Are we not getting boulders here? There we go. Alright, real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast. Woo! Right on. And then we can leave it there because we're not going to be coming back up. Out here you can see an item that we are going to need later. Oh, and that guy's going to try and throw lightning at us and not succeed. Right. Want to trigger... Oh, want to trigger this. I will not be running through those. Okay, we're about to use a lot of pyromancy. This is one of the scariest parts, because we're about to do a lot of combat in very close quarters. Oh, very nice. The lava left behind from the fireball did enough damage to finish him off. Very nice. I'm actually not sure what's down there. I'm pretty sure you won't die. I'm pretty sure that leads to a lower area in the fortress, but I'm not sure where. I don't think there's any item down there that I haven't already gotten by other means. Next up is this guy. They stagger easily enough. I don't think we need to waste magic on him. But then there's one more guy back here, and technically we could just go up there and leave, but this guy is guarding more large Titanite shards. And once again, Great Chaos Fireball, my hero. 2 more large Titanite shards. Oh my goodness. Shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Good? Not quite. Now, here we got, hey, where are you? There should be a lizard man. Why is there no lizard man? There should be a lizard man on that ledge right in front of my head, throwing lightning at us. What? Okay, I see you. Come on then. You're scaring me. I don't wanna. Hey, buddy, you are cheating right now. You're supposed to be out here. Well, this is no good. I don't know what to do about this. I gotta be honest. Can we get him to... Is he just not gonna bother us? There he is. Okay, now follow us out to the ledge. Please. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've been this scared in Sen's Fortress. Come on, I've almost made it through the whole area with no deaths. You can't do this to me. Oh my goodness. I think we're... Oh my goodness. We're just gonna... We have to risk it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't want to do it. But we have to. Alright. Oh my goodness, we made it. We made it. Okay. Hey, you giant jerk. You should have been where you were supposed to be. No. Don't yell at me. You deserved every one of those. Ugh. You disgust me. Avoid these pressure plates. Okay, and we are out of Lower Sen's Fortress. Unfortunately, there's still lots to do here in Upper Sen's Fortress. And there's a big old giant throwing enormous fire bombs at us. As you can see. But, over this ledge is a nice old bonfire. Woo! That feels good. What are we gonna do? We are going to upgrade our weapon first. Into a scimitar plus 10 already. Oh my goodness. You didn't even need all those large Titanite shards. We can only get 1 level. Let's get 1 more vitality. Okay. On to Upper Sen's Fortress. This shouldn't take as long as the lower half did. At least I hope not, because otherwise this is going to be like an hour and a half long video. And I don't know that my computer can handle that. Okay, okay, okay. That was foolish of me. I shouldn't have tried to fight you on uneven ground like that. Come on now. He's not worth it. There we go. Titanite shard and a large Titanite shard. Good grief. I don't even need any of those. Actually, you know what? I will. Like I said, we're in the last video, we are going to end up taking another weapon eventually. Flamestone plate ring. That is a ring that increases our fire resistance, which may actually come in quite handy in a couple of later areas. Probably not, because I'm probably not going to remember to switch over it, but it has a shot. Oh, shoot. I should have taken care of El Senor Giant before dealing with that. And I will now. Because he is just going to keep throwing those big fire bombs at us. Now, you can go down that way and fight that guy if you want, but that is absolutely a dead end. And it blows my mind. I find it so hard to believe that they would put an enemy down that long, narrow hallway and there is nothing there at the end. But I have never, ever discovered anything down there. You can see where the char is there from that. Hey. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your guff. Here's the boss of this area. We have a little bit more exploring to do first. Shoot, I should have kindled that bonfire. Oh well. I might have to use 2 humanity to do it now if I die to this giant. Which, dying to these giants is not something I've done in a long time. But it has happened, and very well could happen again, so I don't want to get cocky. Whew. Easy there, Bruiser. There we go. Alright, that was the jerk who was throwing stuff at us. Ooh, a Titanite chunk. Very nice. That was the jerk who was throwing stuff at us, and he doesn't respawn, so we are free from that. This guy is dead. Yes, okay. Not a whole lot more to do here, but a little bit. Gonna fight that guy. Okay, now these cages may look like they're just for decoration, but they are most certainly not. They are actually incredibly nice and helpful, and I will illustrate why just as soon as I can grab this key. Oof. I hate that they make you jump that gap just to get over here. You saw a guy in the corner there. We'll talk about him in a second. Right now we're gonna run down these stairs, and you should recognize where we are. This is the bridge. Oh, you are. Oh, gutsy, are you? Good grief. That's the hole with that's the boulder room there. And this is the bridge that we saw from there, and this is the cage key, which is, if you don't have the master key, you need that to unlock Logan from his cell. So remember that if you didn't pick the master key, but you know, you should have. It's the only starting gift that really matters. And it'll unlock those cages that I was just talking about, which is also important. This guy is kind of a jerk because he just says some mean things.
What? Ah, another but I'm no different from those vile creatures. Ah, you think you're different? That you can... Yes, I remember that feeling. So, let me help you out.
Yeah, he says some dumb, pessimistic stuff, but he's really important because he sells rings that give you resistance to lightning and magic, as well as black fire bombs, and most importantly, large titanite shards. He's the first guy that can sell you large titanite shards, albeit at quite a rate. But I don't need any, so I'm good. Gonna make this jump. Oof, I actually don't always make that one. Do not always make that jump back. Alright, now, almost done. We're gonna take care of this Baronique Knight. You may remember we've already fought one of these in the Undead Parish. He's guarding a Firekeeper soul, in fact. Oh, don't try and heal. That's just gross. He drops us a large Titanite shard. Good lord, I have never been so blessed by large Titanite shards. At this point in the game. Alright, now there's another chap up around here. Oh, nailed him. That was beautiful. Oh, no! Oh, he attacks so fast. Okay, fireball, fireball, fireball! Fireball! Oh my goodness! I refuse to fall by your hand! You freaking jerk. There, eat a fireball. Ugh. That was Ricard. He drops his rapier. Imagine that. I believe that actually is a pretty good weapon if you want to go the rapier route. I don't particularly like the moveset, but eh. That's a Divine Blessing. That's a really good item. That's also a really good item. Both of those are huge proponents of Too Good to Use syndrome, however. The Divine Blessing you only find a handful of throughout the game, but they restore you to full health and cure all status effects. Like I said, mostly the problem is that you feel like you never want to use one, but, you know, honestly, you do. If you're in a dire enough situation, go for it. And the other one, hold the phone. I'm totally blanking. What else did I just pick up? Oh, good grief. Oh, the Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, just like the Ring of Sacrifice, if you die while wearing it, you simply respawn, or you don't lose your souls or humanity, and you'll stay in human form, but it breaks. It's a one-time use item. So, you know, it's rare that you feel in the mood to use it that one time. Alright, we're gonna kindle this bonfire just to have 10 Estus for the boss. We are going to level up our attunement twice. And we are gonna go fight this guy. This boss is not particularly difficult, even if you fight him 100% by yourself. We're not going to, however. There's an NPC summon, largely considered the best NPC summon in the game, called Iron Tarkus. Also, a fun note, you can see this is the guy. He's putting those giant boulders into that contraption that was launching them throughout Sen's fortress, so that guy's kind of a dick too. Anyway, there's an NPC summon, the best in the game. He can beat the boss all on his own. Oh, shoot. I also forgot to mention that cage key we use here. And this message is correct. It is a shortcut. This is one of the most invaluable shortcuts in the game. If we get in this cage, it takes us all the way down here to the very... well, not the very bottom. There is that floor down there, which we didn't mess with last time either. But it takes you all the way down here to the bottom of Sen's Fortress, which is very nice. Lets you go from the top to the bottom and leave very, very nicely when you need to. Also, I should mention on that, see, now they switch places, so one will always be on top, one will always be on bottom. Yeah, it's very handy. We will certainly use it throughout this series. Also of note, if you do fall down to the bottom of Sen's Fortress, it's this black, it's like a tar pit. You move incredibly slowly, and it's hard to roll. The rusted iron ring, actually, that's another area where that's really helpful. And there are, I believe, there are 4 Titanite demons down there. So you can get a lot of demon Titanite. And in fact, the thing is, I may do it off screen, which is why I'm telling you about this instead of just waiting to show you. But I will probably go down there later for demon Titanite to upgrade the weapon that we're going to eventually end up with. Speaking of which, will be soon. In the next episode or 2, we will have the weapon that I intend to use for most of the rest of the game. And here we have Iron Tarkus. Come on, buddy. We are going to go take this guy. Yeah, not a terribly difficult boss, even on your own, but Tarkus is a lot of fun. I figured I'd show him off. I fully intend to still do some damage. Here we go. The Iron Golem. This guy is big and slow. Really want to stay around his feet. Big shock, right? Like all the bosses. Oh, don't. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? The biggest problem with him is that he is very capable of knocking you just clean off the edge. Throw a big fireball at him. Oh, look at that huge chunk of damage he just did. Oh, he's staggering him. Oh, Tarkus, go, buddy. Woo! Did he just... oh my god, did you see that? Oh, he totally just fell through the bridge. That is one of the... oh, I am so glad that I just caught that on recording. That is amazing. Oh my god. Oh... jeez. Oh, Tarkus. What a clown. Good lord. Oh, that was insane. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to stop freaking out about it now. Maybe. Well, no, you know what? I'm not going to be a pussy. Let's do it. We are about to go... places, man. I will be quiet for this brief cutscene here. Welcome to Anor Londo. This is one of the most infamous areas in the game for several reasons, including a particular boss that, oh my goodness, is still the biggest hurdle I face playing this game in every run. It's also a bit of a wake-up call area. Like, if you've had a relatively easy time with the game thus far, when you get here, that all changes. Unless you really know what you're doing, this place usually hands your ass to you. Now, we're not actually gonna do a whole lot of it. There are some guys back there, those knights do move and will attack some treasure chests over there and over there. However, this video has already gone on long enough, since Fortress is a huge area to explore. This area will probably take at least 2 videos. Hopefully not a tremendous amount more than that. At least for the main stuff, but it is a large area and it is difficult. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna do our best and we will see what happens. Anyway, again, that'll be it for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a like. Feel free to start a discussion in the comments, or leave some constructive criticism if you have it. And if you'd like to continue as we pace through this beautiful city in the bathed in the twilight, please subscribe. Thank you very much again, and I hope you all have a good one.